Hey guys, so I just wanted to give a small update real quick. You may have noticed that last week there was not a Mark of Mastery episode. Instead, we posted a modded Left 4 Dead 2 video, which was really fun to make. I actually talked about this with my Discord server, which, by the way, starting from today's video, the link to the Discord server should be in every single video description. So if you want to join, you can. It was mostly a Discord for my streams, but I haven't streamed in a while, so it's kind of like a mixture of both, I guess. But yeah, so I wanted to talk about that real quick. So basically, what I discussed with my server was that Mark of Mastery is really hard to make the way I was planning on making it. Getting Mastery 7 on a champ every 2 weeks is not easy when I have a life that I do outside of YouTube, because I do writing semi-professionally, and then I'm in school right now, so both of those on top of basically to get a champion. So as an example, you saw that with Rammus, which was a champion that when I started doing Mark of Mastery, I already had Mastery 6. I could not in 2 weeks get him to Mastery 7. So take a champion, or like Shaco as well. Like Shaco, I could not get to Mastery 7 just because I got busy. I got too busy, even though he was Mastery 5 when I started making his episode. So then take, for example, a champion like Jarvan, or say I ended up doing a Renata episode. I've literally never played a Renata game in my life. Say I was planning on doing a Renata episode. In 2 weeks, I would have to get her from Mastery 0 all the way to Mastery 7, while, doing other stuff on top of that. So basically, I decided, hey, I can't do that. So instead, I said we would just be doing the part 1 of the Mark of Mastery, which is just like the guide episode. The plan is still to have a champion be Mastery 5 before I make that episode, just because, if I do it on a champion that I'm Mastery 1 or 2 on, my advice isn't going to hold a lot of weight. The goal is to do it on champions that I've, played around a bit. I haven't been playing a lot of a League recently. So, the pool's a little small, which is why I've been enlisting the help of some friends, which you'll see next week. But I basically decided just that the first Tuesday, so let's split up the schedule into 2 weeks. The first Tuesday of the first week, that Tuesday, will be a Mark of Mastery episode where it's the exact same sort of thing. We explain, we teach you about the champion, what all their abilities do, their runes, build path, pathing if they're a jungler, lane phase if they're a laner, team fighting, all that stuff. And then the Tuesday after that will be a horror slot, because we had been wanting to do, or I had been wanting to do, a horror slot, because I love horror games. I have a lot of horror games that I own, and Alan is generally a scaredy cat, so playing horror games with him is fun. Which you could see by the Left 4, even though I think I screamed more in the Left 4 Dead 2 video than he did. But that's what we had said to do. So normally today would have been a Mark of Mastery episode, and the next week would have been a horror episode. But we just didn't have the time for the Mark of Mastery. And by we, I mean me. I was supposed to have something ready. I couldn't. I've just been really busy with school. And my writing stuff. But I promise starting next week, schedule will be back on track. The rest of this week is completely fine. It's just that Mark of Mastery takes a lot of time to make, because I have to script it, I have to get game footage, all that stuff. And this week was actually supposed to be an Alan video. But I couldn't edit it. By the time I went to edit it, I was like, no, I can't do this. Just because, I don't have the knowledge of the champion that Alan does. So I asked him to edit it, which led to him saying that he didn't have time to edit it because of work. And I was like, that's fine. I was deciding if I could maybe get if I could make another episode in the like few days I had, but I just decided I couldn't. It would stress me out way too much and cause me a lot of problems. So I just decided that I would post this video this week or today to again explain what's going on, explain the slight schedule changes. I'm not sure if this version of the schedule is the final one. It's a little rough having certain stuff like the Souls games. Like Blasphemous is a little bit short, but say I end up playing Dark Souls 3. If I end up playing the Dark Souls games, those will probably be a bit more edited because I've done those before. But like, say I play like Thymesia just came out, or say I play Returnal, probably a longer game. I don't want that to be like a series that lasts 5 months or whatever, because I'm only posting one time per week. So I'm still trying to figure out exactly the schedule I want to go with that. I haven't decided yet, but we'll figure it out. It's the same with the horror games. Like there's some stuff we want to play, like Resident Evil. The horror games are less of a playthrough, more of a funny moments type thing, so we can probably get through those faster. I don't know. Just some thoughts. If you guys have any ideas, maybe in the comment section. It's hard to do more than one video per day. Again, I'm a pretty busy person most of the time, so it's hard to make a lot of videos. Like I don't have. Unfortunately, I don't have the money to hire an editor, so all the editing's done by myself, which is why sometimes I'll release a video that has a bunch of edits and it's like really detailed, and I like it a lot because I enjoy having highly edited videos, but I don't have the time for it most of the time. So most of the time I just end up doing the whole just like cut it up into the funny sections, maybe put a couple small edits in. And then that be it for the video, because it's all I have the time for. If I ever got the money to hire an editor, I would 100%, because then I'd be able to make stuff more often, and I'd really enjoy that. But at the moment, I just can't. So we're just gonna kind of have to stick with the way it's been going. Maybe in the future I can bump it up to 2 videos per day, or like Pokemon on Monday Pokemon on Monday and Friday, and then maybe like Mark of Mastery and Souls game on Tuesday, and a horror game and a Souls game on Thursday, or something like that. I don't know. Yeah. So I made this video because I wanted to kind of get my thoughts across. I like talking to you guys about the stuff that's going through my head. I think it helps explain stuff, because I tend to ramble about this stuff to my friends or again on the Discord server. So again, you should probably, if you have the time, join the Discord server, because updates tend to come out there first, and also I notify every day when a new video comes out. So if you don't have the bell turned on, Discord's a nice way to see, like, oh hey, he posted a video now, or I also notify when I'm streaming. It's just the fastest way to get updates, because I don't tend to tweet about my stuff. So, yeah. Anyway, thank you guys for watching, and thank you for understanding. I know the schedule stuff's been really weird, just because of the fact that I've been so busy. Like, I kind of chose a bad time to start the channel back up, because school had literally just started. So, that's why I had that break week that I took, and then there was, when my computer died, all that stuff. But whatever, thank you guys for watching. Again, sorry for this being a little rambly, and I'll see you later. The screen's gonna go black for a second. Bye.